Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Monday, August 29th. It's a short slate. You got 8 games on DraftKings, 6 games on FANDUEL. It's going to be a very quick video. I scanned over this slate. The first thing that I want to do is I want some type of Philly stack and I want some type of Yankee stack. And the problem with that, I'll have more of a problem with that on FanDuel, but the problem with that is that there's really no pay down options for pitching. You know what I'm saying? You're not playing Bumgarner. You're not playing Suarez against the Yankees. You're not playing Montas with the Angels playing a lot better. Berrios, you should never play. I know he had a few good games, but I wouldn't ride that. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling you Chicago is decent. Chicago, the middle of the Chicago's lineup and Chicago Cubs, the middle of their lineup is decent. The same thing I said about Baltimore the other day. I said don't sleep on Baltimore because the top of their lineup, they do what they're supposed to do. Pablo Lopez is irrelevant on this slate because he's facing the Dodgers. The Dodgers are matchup proof. Mikolas is alright, 8,400. Suarez is alright, 8,800. Gonsolin, I like. I probably have to. Gonsolin is in play. Burns is in play. Rodon is in play. Burns is my highest optimal pitcher for this slate, but I want the big bats, so that's my dilemma. I have Corbin Burns on DraftKings. I have Gonsolin behind Burns by 4 fantasy points, and then I have Rodon behind Gonsolin by 1 fantasy points. I guess I play Gonsolin for that couple dollar discount. But at the end of the day, you still need 2 pitchers for DraftKings. So DraftKings is going to be a little bit hard to get the lineup that you want. So you're going to have to be creative. Let's just get rolling. Let's start with Burns because there's really no way to avoid him. So we're going to play Burns, and we're going to pick up Judge is 6,400. Trout is 5,400. Might have to take the discount on Trout for DraftKings. I really want Judge, but we got to be smart. My outfielders, Trout is. I have Judge projected for 2 more fantasy points than Trout. What does that mean? That means that he's projected to do a little bit better. But for that $1,000 savings, I'll take Trout because that's going to help me get other pieces in that I like. We're going to have to get some value in here. So let's do this. $2,200 Corey Dickerson batting 5th. He's in a lineup that, the Cardinals, their bat sell itself. You already know what they're going to do. They're reliable. He's going to have Arenado in front of him. These guys get on. Everybody that bats in front of them gets on base at a high clip. So having Dickerson at 5 for 2,200 is a good spot. What else do we have here? We got Trout. We got Dickerson. We are gonna go to. Alright, I guess we go to third base and pick up Arenado. He's gonna be in front of Dickerson. He's 5,600. That makes sense. And what I will want to do is try to find one more piece that's not as expensive. Goldschmidt is popping off the charts. Let's see something. I originally was not planning on playing the Cardinals for DraftKings, but the more and more that I look at it, their projections and their salary, the more and more it makes sense for me to just play the Cardinals, because I'm going to be able to get a lot of value in with that team. So that's where I'm going to go. So we're going to take our trout. We're going to put in Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt is the National League MVP, and there's no real debate about that. Goldschmidt is a monster. Goldschmidt is a monster. So we're going Goldschmidt. We're going Arenado. We're going Dickerson for value. And I would like one more value piece for this video. Colton Wong. Colton Wong pops. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me try to find. Tyrone Taylor's popping. Milwaukee's popping. Milwaukee's popping. The problem with one of my guys that are popping, he bats ninth. Tyrone Taylor. I don't really feel like recommending a batter in the ninth hole right now. All right. Okay, I got you. We're gonna do a one-off in Cincinnati. Mr. Friedel, 2100. So we're gonna go Burns, Goldschmidt, Arenado, Dickerson. Well, Goldschmidt, Arenado, Dickerson from St. Louis. We're gonna play Friedel at 2100. I haven't batted seventh, but with his productivity, it doesn't matter. Last 5 games, 3 at bats, 0 fantasy points. 4 at bats, 24 fantasy points. 3 at bats, 19. 3 at bats, 7 fantasy points, and then 1 at bat, 2 fantasy points. What's my point? My point is, when he gets opportunities, he produces. $2,100. I don't care if he batted in the 13th hole. He's good to go as value. If you want to do some research, maybe pair him with another Cincinnati Red, have at it. But it's these lineups are, because I hand built, these lineups are art pieces, and you just create your own. What's the word that I'm looking for? You create your own masterpiece. So I like where this is heading right now. Just got to find a pitcher. Finding value is not hard for me. I like finding value, but going in with a Cardinal stack, I feel very confident going into war with the Cardinals as my bats and having my highest projected pitcher. Now it's going to be a little tricky finding another pitcher and some value, but like I said, for me, finding value is not hard. It's actually something that I like doing. Let's jump to FanDuel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up, all that good stuff. NFL is going to be here. NFL month is going to be here in a few days at the end of the week. If you're interested in NFL, DM me on Twitter, and we'll get you set up. The reason I say DM me on Twitter and not jump into Patreon, because we might be able to get you a better deal than what the Patreon is saying right now, because I haven't adjusted it yet. So the earlier you are to letting me know what's happening, it's probably going to be a lot cheaper, because once the first comes, all the prices go back up because of new month, new things. Alright, let's get going. So there's no Gonsolin on this slate, so we're going straight to Burns. I could have sworn that Zach Gallen just pitched. Whatever. Zach Gallen pitched. Today's the 28th, 24th. Why would he be pitching again? Whatever. Whatever. So let's do this. We're going Corbin Burns. My plan was to go to Aaron Judge. Yeah, we're going to Aaron Judge at 5K. If I'm not mistaken, 2 weeks ago he was 6K on FanDuel, so I'll take 5K. I like Judge. And there's no Cardinals on this slate, so it's gonna be an entirely different build. Like I said when I started this video, I was interested in the Yankees and the Phillies because of their matchups. Real Muto has been a monster last few weeks. 6, 16, 12, 30, 22, 15, 15. This guy's a monster. We got to ride that out. So we're going Real Muto at catcher, first base. We're going to have to get some type of value in here, though. Let me see something. There's no Corey Dickerson on FanDuel to save us. All the value is batting in the 8th and 9th hole, and I don't like that. If I'm not doing a full stat with that team, I'm not really interested in playing the 8th or 9th batter. Wow, this is going to be tough. Wow. Short slate, value diminishes. I may not be able to play Aaron Judge, unfortunately. Let's get Judge out of here. We're not going to be able to play him. So let's do this. We got Real Muto. Let's get Hoskins going. We got Hoskins. Let's get Bryce is 4,200. Only makes sense. Let's see my Bryce Harper projection compared to my Judge projection. So I feel better about it. Harper, I got Judge projected for 2 more fantasy points. And Bryce Harper is $800 less. He fits my stat, and he's going to help me get other good players. So I guess it's Bryce Harper. I can't play Judge. If I want to play Corbin Burns, I can't play Judge. If you're not going to play Corbin Burns, then you can play Judge. But being that the Phillies was one of the stacks that I was interested in, it's fine that I can't play Judge today. You can't play Judge every day. I would love to force him in, but it's not going to make sense. What do we have left? 25, 40. Let's get a value piece in. I'm looking for someone preferably under 3K. Scoriel, absolutely not. Kepler, absolutely not. Christian Arroyo, Gio Urshela, Lamont Wade, Nicky Horner. Nicky Horner is a shortstop. Batting 6, 2,600. 31, 12, 0, 9, 18. Last 5 games, Nico Horner. Let's get him in there. He's going to be a one-off from Chicago. Unless I do, further research and I deem Chicago a necessary secondary stack to pair with Philly. Nico's going to be more than likely just a one-off because of his price. Someone that's in the middle of a lineup that's going to give you some type of production. And then I get to pay up for the pitcher that I want. I get a stack that I want, and I still have about $2,500 left for 4 spots. And as of right now, being that it's so early, there's no value. But as the day goes on, value will open up, and it'll be a lot easier to finalize this lineup. But if for some reason value does not open up, then what you do is you check your team implied run total. You check your pitching matchups, and you find yourself another stack cheaper than the Philly, and then go about it like that. So that's what you do. So like I said, I came into this slate wanting a Yankee stack. Wasn't happening with Corbin Burns. Went to my next stack to Phillies. Seems like it might work out. And if you can't get it going, you can't fit it how you want to fit it, then go to your next stack. So that's how you do it. So I think that's about it. Hope it helps you. The video is a little bit longer than I wanted, but I try to give you guys correct plays rather than just say anything. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you had a profitable Sunday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.